esteemed chairman and members of the Board of Governors, dear colleagues, students, and members of the IIT Bhubaneswar family. I extend my warm greetings to all of you on the proud occasion of the 77th Republic Day of India. India is a democratic republic. While republic or res publica refers to the form of the state, specifically that it is not a monarchy and is governed according to a set of laws or constitution. Democracy refers to the method of rule, that is, government by the people, often emphasizing majority rule. In an earlier Republic Day speech, I had delved deep into the meaning of democracy in an effort to instill this spirit in our institution and its members. Today, let us discuss a little about the Constitution, which is a set of fundamental rules by which a republic operates, and the duties enshrined in India's Constitution for the citizens. We will also touch upon the national themes of this year's Republic Day celebrations that link India's historical legacy with its future goals. Swatantrata ka mantra, Vande Mataram, and Samriddhi ka mantra, Atmanirbhar Bharat. A constitution prevents mob rule by protecting individual and minority rights from the will of the majority and outlines the duties and separation of the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. India, like modern republics, US, Germany, and France, uses a single consolidated document as a constitution, which is supreme over all other laws. However, others such as Israel, UK, San Marino, and New Zealand are governed by multiple statutes, laws, and traditions. Their parliament is supreme and laws can be changed more easily. San Marino has governing systems that evolved gradually over centuries, making it difficult to consolidate them into a single new document without disrupting established traditions. On the other hand, Israel never adopted a formal written constitution due to disagreements on how to balance religious and secular values, leading to the piecemeal approach of passing basic laws over time. The Indian Constitution talks about rights and duties in three distinct sections. Part 3 for fundamental rights, Part 4 for the state's responsibilities, and Part 4A for the duties of citizens. Article 51A of the Indian Constitution in Part 4 lists 11 fundamental duties for Indian citizens to ensure a balance between rights and civic responsibilities. These duties cover various aspects of civic life, including respecting national symbols and constitution, upholding national unity and integrity, defending the country, promoting harmony, preserving heritage and the environment, developing scientific temper, safeguarding public property, striving for excellence, and ensuring education for children between the age of 6 and 14 years. Let me quote verbatim 2 articles of direct relevance to our institution as well as to today's theme of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Article 51A says, "It shall be the duty of every citizen of India to develop the scientific temper, humanism, and the spirit of inquiry and reform, and to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity, so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement." The 3 essential elements of scientific method are observation, explanation of the observation by a hypothesis, and verification of hypothesis by experiment. Verified hypothesis is called theory. Thousands of years ago, Aristotle believed that women have less teeth than men. Someone said that he had 2 wives, he could have asked them to open their mouth and count their teeth. However, in those times, evidence was not regarded as overwhelming requirement. of soundness of knowledge. Recently, I happened to interact with 11th, 12th standard students during the inauguration of a workshop on string theory. I asked the students about essentials of scientific method, which are taught to these classes. None listed hypothesis or theory as an essential element. So there is a lot of scope for creation of awareness on this front. Studies in psychology have shown that intrinsic motivation is primary necessity for excellence, and extrinsic motivators such as marks, rank, promotions, etc. have a secondary role. Marks, rank, promotions, etc. are one of the measures of excellence. However, if a measure becomes a target, it ceases to be a good measure. After a study of 301 geniuses, Cox, a psychologist, found that persistence is a crucial factor in the development of creativity. Specifically, high but not the highest intelligence, combined with the greatest degrees of persistence, will achieve greater eminence than the highest degree of intelligence with somewhat less persistence. So, persistence and intelligence, their relative roles are very crucial. Persistence scores over intelligence once the intelligence is above a certain value. As an institute of national importance, IIT Bhubaneswar is firmly committed to the development of scientific temper, spirit of inquiry and reform, and the drive for excellence. These are very important in India's current journey towards economic self-sufficiency and its long-term vision of becoming a developed nation or Vikasit Bharat by 2047. Now, let me get lyrical and speak about Swatantrata ka mantra or mantra of freedom, Vande Mataram. This song, composed by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay in 1875, became the voice of India's freedom movement and a symbol of unity, courage, and awakening. We are celebrating the 150th anniversary of this song. वंदे मातरम केवल एक गीत नहीं है, यह भारत की आत्मा की अभिव्यक्ति है। यह हमें स्मरण कराता है कि राष्ट्र केवल भूगोल नहीं, बल्कि साझा चेतना, संघर्ष और संकल्प का नाम है। In this reflection lies the deeper meaning of our republic, where emotional unity and constitutional ideals converge to shape a common national purpose. As India moves towards confidence in the 21st century, the spirit of Vande Mataram finds contemporary expression in our collective pursuit of self-reliance, innovation, and global responsibility. A republic thrives when its citizens and institutions transform freedom, contribution, and rights into responsibility. This is where education, research, and knowledge creation assume a defining role. As we celebrate the Republic Day, we must also recognize the responsibility that accompanies opportunity. आज का भारत आपसे केवल सपने देखने की नहीं, बल्कि उन्हें साकार करने की क्षमता, अनुशासन और संकल्प की अपेक्षा करता है. This call is especially relevant for institutions like ours, where young minds are being shaped to lead the nation into the future. To our students, I urge you to pursue excellence with integrity and ambition with empathy. To our faculty and researchers, continue to push the boundaries of knowledge while remaining anchored to societal relevance and ethics. To our staff and partners, your dedication forms the backbone of this institution's growth and stability. On this 77th Republic Day, let us reaffirm our faith in the Constitution, our pride in the nation's journey, and our commitment to contributing through knowledge, innovation, and service. May IIT Bhubaneswar continue to play its role in strengthening the intellectual and moral foundations of the Republic. Let us move forward with confidence, unity, and purpose. In Odia, Amoro Gyano o Kormo Dwara, Rashtra Nirmanore, Obodano Dei, Bharatoku, Nua, Uchyotaku Neba, Hi, Amoro Sankalpo Heo. Please chant along with me and follow me in saying Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Jai Hind.